Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to another part of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn Iron Man run. Sorry for the long absence of these parts, but my converter box decided that it didn't want to perform like it did before, so I had to get a new one. Anyways, we were tasked in the last part to investigate Duke Oliver's villa, and we found out that he was holding Raisin. And Raisin did escape, but so did Duke Oliver, and we were tasked to find the heron in the Serenus Forest and find Duke Oliver as well. This chapter is long. It is a very, very long chapter. This chapter is going to be at least 2 parts, if not more. We'll see. I will try my best to make it 2 parts, but we'll have to see. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this, shall we? Chapter 17, Day Breaks. Is that it? Wait, there's more. It seems that Prince Raisin was able to escape Duke Tennis's villa and make his way safely to Serenus Forest. However, we have word that Tennis's men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We've not a moment to waste. Please, O King of Hawks, reach out your mighty talons and strike down these wretched humans and rescue Prince Raisin. I implore you, your majesty, take wing at once. Why is Nasala not here? His Highness must not be seen here at this time. What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilvis is the White Prince's friend, isn't he? Well, how do I put this? It's very complicated. I care not for excuses. If anything happens to Raisin, blood will be spilled. Oh no. Please! There's no cause for worry. Duke Tennis treats his works of art with a decency so extreme that it could best be called abnormal. He would never let any harm befall Prince Raisin. He probably can't even bring himself to touch him. The king himself told me so. That is the only reason he accepted this proposal. Proposal? What I mean is... Hold it. You crows set the prince up? Set up? Set up? Oh, no. No! Well, not exactly. Please don't hurt me. So, that's the truth of it, eh? Nasala treated Raisin like a piece of merchandise and sold him to a human. No, that's not... The only one who refers to him as merchandise was Duke Tanis. We never... It doesn't matter. Claiming arrogance does not grant you innocence. You treated Racin like a trinket in a public market. Oh, dear. If Racin hadn't escaped on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Racin trusted in his friend, or trusted in his friend, and followed him into the trap. And Asala spat on that friendship. That I cannot forgive. Your assessment of this old bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. But please, I beg of you, temper your outrage. Let it cool. You're unbelievable. What is it with you crows, anyway? Everything you do is so dirty and deceptive. We will never understand your ways. Do you hear me, Grey Wings? I hear you well, young hawk. But our nation has its own issues. Please, this is not the time to yell at an tired old man. You must hurry to Prince Racin's side. Once he is safe, you can punish me in any way that you see fit. Tear me limb from limb if you wish. But please, go to Prince Racin. I beg of you. This begging is unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Racin regardless on this pathetic show of tears. Return to Kilvis and report these events to your accursed king. Tell him that when this is over, King Nabarn of Fascistus will pay him a visit. Or paying him a visit. Yes, Your Majesty. I know he deserves it, but I still feel bad for badgering the old coot. Your Majesty, what will we do now? Uki, use your ears to pick out the sound of Racin's wings. Tell me the direction from which it comes. At once. Janaf, use your eyes to peer between the trees and find me a road. You got it. Human scum. If you think to replay the night from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. Meanwhile, in Mignon. Is that you, Soren? You're up early. Actually, I'm always awake at this time. Really? Yes. You're the one who's up earlier than normal. I wanted to finish our mission today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. I understand. The last 2 days spent searching the Serenus Forest for the heron has been frustrating and fruitless. I'm sure he's in there somewhere, but I agree. And Duke Tennis's men are still hunting away. They must think the heron is there as well. The only place left is the forest's heart. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target. I'm getting a feeling it's going to be a long day. You don't know the half of it. Ike, you don't know the half of it. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. And we earned a little bit of money. We didn't get any combat or any bonus experience, excuse me. Our MVP was Braum, and our new ally is Devon. Yeah. Or, yeah. Devon, excuse me, Devon. And no one has fallen except for Commander Grell, sadly. Sadly, he's the only one that has fallen. It is sad because, it was a story event and it had to happen, but still. But on a brighter note, at least we haven't lost anybody yet. Keyword there is yet. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Alright, first things first is that we're going to get a couple of supports. And, well, we do have one support that I want to indulge. So, let's go with Jill and Leith. Let's go. Leith? Oh, look what the cat drug in. It's you again. Jill, my name is Jill. Fine, Jill. What brings you here today? More stupid questions? I've been thinking about things, and I haven't been able to figure out. See, in Dan, we were taught that you attack humans indiscriminately and without mercy, that you are just savage animals. Lagoos attacking humans. Grr. Grr. What garbage. We dislike even the company of humans and want nothing to do with them. Even mauling you would be unpleasant. But in Dan, everyone believes that to be the truth. That's why I never questioned it. But when I saw you fighting beside Ike and the other humans on the South Sea, I knew that something was wrong. You were so different from what I imagined. Ever since I was young, they filled my head with tales of your terrible claws and teeth. But you stand on two legs, and you talk. You even make jokes. Sometimes. You're much closer to us than a beast. So, glad to hear it. I wonder why humans and subhumans started fighting in the first place. Maybe you were just destined for war? Well, I don't know much about that. It's not for me to say if the goddess made us a certain way, or if we're just two races that don't like each other, that each other very much. But I know that Gallia, Theseus, and Kilvis all have a reason to hate humans. What reason? Are you serious? I take it humans aren't interested in passing history down to their children. Typical. Alright. Centuries ago, when Binyan was still a monarchy, the only countries were Binyan and Godoa. Godoa was, as it is today, a reclusive nation inhabited only by the dragon tribes. All the other Lagoos lived in Binyan with the humans. Humans and subhumans used to live together in Binyan? I had no idea. A human was named as the first king, although the Lagoo's superior strength led us to rule more often than not. Despite the harmony that most felt about this arrangement, the senators wanted nothing to do with it. In the name of the apostle, they claimed that only a human could be the true ruler of Binyan and start the Civil War. Civil War. Like blind, mealing kittens. The Lagoo's kings understand the situation. They never had a chance. Caught by surprise, my brothers suffered defeat after defeat in the face of superior human weapons and magic. That was the start of long, dark days. The start of Lagoo's slavery. After nearly 200 years, a small number of enslaved Lagoos managed to escape their human captures in Binyan. The beast tribes fled to the mountains and unexplored forest areas, places where humans were loath to tread. The bird tribes, on the other hand, escaped to the distant southern islands. This is how our Lagoo's kingdoms began. It took another 80 years and the blood of many brother Lagoos until we were formally recognized as nations. This is why we fight, why we hate. Humans don't want former slaves to have countries and be treated as equals. Lagoos carry the shame of the past deep in their hearts and struggle still for the freedom that you take for granted. This is the true history of Tellius. No wonder humans would bury it, or no wonder humans would bury it. I don't know what to say. Idiot! Think about what I said. Think about what you have seen with your own eyes and hear with your ears. If you don't even know, if you don't even have the guts to do that, never show yourself in my presence again. Alright. Yeah. I like the whole story that we get from these two. I like Jill's side of the story, and I also like Leith's side of the story. Leith tells the story of how the Lagoo's kingdoms began. Like, it used to be, oh hey, they're all together, everything's fine. And then it was the senators, and we know how deranged those windbags are. I mean, hell, no more than a couple of chapters ago, like. They knew that Princess Alencia was or Princess of Crimea, And they decided, oh hey, we're gonna play games with her. We know how demented they can be. And the more and more we find out about them, the less and less I want to figure, or the less and less I want to know. To be honest. Because they're just very, like, blech. Anyways, let's go into the info tab. And let's go into the servant. Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tennis's villa insists on speaking with you. Yes? What is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursue Duke Tennis. I heard that you're searching Serenus Forest in hopes of capturing him. And if I am, Duke Tennis's property borders the forest, and he knows much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any herons who may still live there. I see. So you're saying that his troops know the forest well. I, too, have been taken into the forest. You? Why take a priest? He thought that herons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He's also taken dozens of chastity maidens and tried having them call to the herons as well. But he didn't find any, did he? No. And yet, this time, the joy he expressed after paying such an exorbitant amount, or an exorbitant price for the Serenus Royal, was aberrant. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad. To think that he would dare to defy the Apostle. He is damned. And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tanis, right? You read me well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colorless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet. The progress was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid they didn't bring enough supplies. They said a person would need them if he got lost, because getting out again would not be no easy task. Can you tell me, or what can you tell me about Duke Tanis's forces? There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. So, at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those two groups. Thank you. My parents. They both participated in the Serenus massacre. They're nearing the end of their lives, but even now, They lie awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Tennis's villa. I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as a imperial senator frightened me. I have been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue the Serenus youth. I beg of you. May the goddess guide your hand. Don't worry. I have no intentions of letting that villain steal him from before my very eyes. Yep. Ike's on a mission! Alright, let's have a talk with Jill. Here you are. We've been in Binyan for a while now. So tell me something. Why are you still here? Are you pretending to be our friend so you can lance us in the back? You have to understand. I didn't know anything. I was born and raised in the Telrega region of Dan. It's a very remote area. My father was a soldier and I grew up thinking that I, too, would one day be a soldier to make my father proud. My life was simple. I questioned nothing, doubted nothing. Do you know the first thing we're taught in Dan schools? Subhumans are evil. Subhumans are the enemy. Subhumans must be eradicated. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. We'd find refugees from Binyan hiding in our mountains and forests. You participated? You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dan. No one taught me the word Laguz. No one taught me that subhumans could be like this. No one cared. When I saw the bird tribes at sea, I was convinced that the teachings were true. They were inhuman monsters. But later, I saw the dragons push your ship off of the reef, and it confused me. What if I had been raised to believe a lie? My heart pounded at the thought of it, and my doubts only grew with time. So, you decided to remain aboard in order to ascertain the truth. That's your true motive, isn't it? How did you know? I've known a lot of soldiers, and none would ever accept charity from the enemy. It would wound their pride. You obviously have pride to spare, so I knew that there was some other factor at play. Oh. Well, have you reached a conclusion? What will you do? I want to stay here. At first, I thought I could protect my old life. Or that I could prove that subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong. And now things are different. The I'm sorry. The Laguz. I want to know the truth about them. And I need to base that on what I see, not what I am told by others. In that case, you can stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. I think meeting all of you was a very good thing. Yep. And I love that at first, like, she was confused. Like she was confused. It's like, why would Laguz help out, help out Bjork? Like she's gone to like many links, and then probably the Laguz always like fought back, and so she was like, okay, they're monsters. And then when we ran into those ravens, she was like, all right, well, I'm seeing this firsthand. They're just sailing about, minding their own business, going to Binyan, and here's the Laguz coming in and attacking. In her case, she would have called them, subhumans at that point, but she's grown since then. And like, this is something that I like about Jill's character, is that she at first hates Laguz, but then eventually, and granted, it takes a couple of chapters, and she still is trying to stop herself from calling them subhumans, from calling them Laguz. Like, it is very hard, because I don't know how old she is, but she's probably like 15 to like 16 years old. And after calling someone, a certain name for a long time, it's very hard to be like, oh, that's a bad thing to call them. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna call them what they want to be called. It's very hard. I don't know I don't know about that personally, for my personal experience, but I would assume that it's very hard. But anyways, let's go and talk to Devin. La la la, la la la, la la, la. La di da di da. Hey, hey there. You have a minute? Oh, Captain. How are you today? It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. That's because this garden is so pretty. Devin loves all plants and flowers. How about you, Commander? They're alright, I suppose. That makes Devin rather sad. Alright is not a very strong feeling. It is boring. You should be a more emotional commander. Even the things you're used to will show you something new if you look hard enough, and discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least, that's what Devin thinks. Some disagree, and that makes Devin upset. You may be on to something. In Crimea, when my father was still alive, I think I was more open-minded or open to such things. But now, I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I can think about is defeating Dayan. I have no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you'll never defeat Dayan. What did you say? The worry is new. If you are already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Speaking about preparations, we have quite a bit of it to do. So, we're gonna give you that. And because I don't want really Ike to be killing anything, we're gonna give him a slim sword. He's still gonna be doing a decent amount of damage, but he's not gonna be doing as much damage as he normally would. Well, that's why we have the steel sword. If he does need to take out a unit, we have the steel sword to help him out with that. But what we're really here to do is to go to the convoy, give the things that we don't need. We didn't gain any bonus experience, so we're really not going to be using on it all that much. We are going to be using this Draco Shield on Oscar because he is going to be someone that I potentially want to use, so I'm going to do that. Alright. And then let's get Gamble. Now, like they said, we want to worry about their magic users. So anyone that has like a very low resistance is gonna need to make sure to stay far away from their mages. Now, Braum does have low resistance compared to other units like mages and whatnot. However, he has a lot of defense. He is a good unit, like a very, very good unit. The only thing that he's lacking right now is like strength, but trust me, he will get that. And he has 15 speed, which is almost unheard of in a knight. Most of the time they'll go, they'll be a little bit lower, like maybe 12, maybe, hell, maybe even 10 at this point. But he's at 15. His max is 24 speed. So he's already almost or he's over half of that. But since that we're going to be using him, we're going to be going to the shop. We're going to give him a pure water, because trust me, that's going to be very helpful. Alright. And then we're also going to order another one, and we're going to be giving that one to... where are you? We're gonna give this one to Titania. And then what I need to do... where is Mist? Okay, cool. We're going to get her another heal staff, not a sword, not yet, anyways. We're gonna give her another heal staff. She doesn't really need, like, the men's staff is great and whatnot, but that's only if like they're almost close to death. So, yeah. And the antitoxin and poison doesn't really do all that much, and restore isn't really something that I really want to buy. One thing that I do want to make sure that we have is a weapon for Nephany. We're going to be forging a lance. And this is to where we know that's going to hit. Alright. Yes. And we are going to be naming it we're going to name it Gayborg, which is a legendary lance. Gayborg. It's going to be spelled with with an E instead of a Y. The English language at times just makes me wonder why the hell they decided to name stuff like they do and give it like weird ass like names. It makes no sense to me. And we're gonna color this blue because she is blue. So there you go. Alright. I might as well make sure that they have like culinaries, because we don't want to lose like any units, especially this late in the game. Let's see here. We're gonna go to convoy. We're not gonna be fighting any Lagoos, so the Lagoos bow is quite useless. We're going to exchange the longbow for the longbow in here that has 20 usages. And then we're going to go to the shop and we're going to buy him an iron bow, just in case. This chapter is very long, and if you do not have your people very well stocked, it's going to be a bad time. Gonna be a horrible time. Let's see here. You could probably use an iron spear as well, or an iron lance. Spear lance is the same thing to me. Who else? Teaser me Elmo, still got pretty good on that thunder. Does he have another thunder? If he has another thunder, I'll take it, because why not? Yeah, he does. Cool. And while he does have pretty good on like another wind, I would rather him, you know, be prepared. So better to be prepared than not be prepared. I think yeah, I think she's okay. The Goose Guard, she doesn't need that. So we can put that in the convoy. I think Titania, let's give this culinary up, and we'll give her another pure water. Well, how good is your... Yeah, we'll give you another pure water, just in case. Again, this is going to be a long chapter, and after preparing, we won't be coming back here. Unlike previous chapters where we start a chapter and then we're able to restock, this one, however, will not allow you to restock. So whatever you go in with is what you have. So be wary of that. Do I have any other supports? I have support with Rom, but then who would I have a support with Nephene? I think there's one that I might actually want to have with Nephene. We'll have to see. Because we have Braum, we have Braum and FNA. I know I want Mist and Mordecai to get NA support. So Zyark can have. I think I was trying to have a support with Zyark and Braum. I guess that would mean that I wouldn't have one with Nefany and Braum, but if anybody has seen the A support with Braum and Nefany, you'll understand that I want to have like some newer ones. I think I do want to have an A support, I know I want to have an A support with Soren. I think I want to have a B support with Leith. But we'll see who else Ike has supports with before then. Let's go over this again, just to make sure. Oh yeah, you need an Iron Lance. It's a good thing I double checked. Alright. And... Oscar's probably not going to be one that I'm going to be using right from the get-go. But I do want him to get as close to... as close to... as close to level 20 as possible, because he gets bows. The same with Boyd. So most people would think, okay, well, what am I going to do with those Master Seals? The Master Seals are going to be specifically for Boyd and for Oscar. No one else. Because there's a special attack that I want to pull off that I can't unless I get them all with bows. But anyways, let's continue. Hopefully everything goes well. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? How do you do that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yes, that's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait here. Good idea. Even if we find the Heron today, there's no need for them to trample through the forest with us. Or tramp with, yeah. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find the Heron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand, my Lord Ike. Everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrun, Tenneth, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We will protect her with our lives. Very well. Until later. I've been having a difficulty of getting it started. But so far, so good. Alright. Girl mercenaries, move out. Ugh. Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold. Duke Tanis, I've just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest. Blast! Those wretches. They're here to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I found beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanis, can appreciate its worth. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace. But what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. But, Your Grace, they serve the pleasure of the apostle herself. Striking them would be... Leave the apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need you to do... all I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. There they are. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Leave none. No one leaves this forest alive. Not man, woman, or child. Oh. Not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. No, just capture card giving me trouble, is all. For those that are wondering on the YouTube side, I am streaming this on Twitch as well, so sometimes I'll be answering. Let's see here. We're gonna give up Oscar and have Braum there. And then who else do I want to give up? I think I want Leith, because I want Marcia also in here. Repositioning. Alright, so we want Braum front and center. And then everyone else is pretty good. Now, this first part is a rounding mission, which means that we have to kill all of the enemies here. And we have our halberdier with a killing lance, which is pretty bad. So we'll have to make sure to put our unit that we know that's going to survive that, or at least draw him out and attack him with some of our weaker units. There are going to be reinforcements. So that's why I have the big guns, like Leith and whatnot. Maybe I should have Mordecai, though. You know what? Hold on. I think we're gonna have Mordecai instead. Because Mordecai has the band, and I do think I'm gonna need more units that can do more damage. The problem with Leith is that we have to worry about her bar going down, and I'm pretty sure he has a little bit less speed, but he has a lot more strength. So yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes. There will be no saving. There will be no saving while we're in the mission. There will be saving after every single part, though. However, so let's go. All right. So let's move. Let's move you up here. I don't think you need that. We'll have you with an Iron Lance. And then let's have you go right there. Actually, I should probably... So how far can you go? Okay, so if I move you up, you'll be in both of their attack ranges. Actually, I should probably have Ike be there. And we'll have you with a slim sword. Alright, and then everybody else will move up a little bit. Just because we can. Actually, we should probably do... So where can this one go? Here, right there. And you can go right there. So I think what we'll do is I will put you here. And Ike will aggro one, and then, yeah. Alright. Okay, well, aggro both, apparently. Good job. Oh, he actually has enough speed because he's a sword guy. Alright, so what we'll do is we will attack you with an iron bow. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alright. I'm gonna have to have you kill this guy, so we're gonna have you with a steel sword. Trust me, this is a route mission, so there's gonna be plenty of units that I can kill. Okay. And Nephany, can you? Yes, yes you can. God damn. Okay. You've got a better max. Okay. Good job, Braum. Okay. More HP is fine. And the good thing is I think I can go right here, use a staff, physics staff, and let's heal Braum. Just because I can. And she needs the experience. Alright, and that's it. Okay. Apparently you want to die. Okay. Rom's gonna take the most of it, the brunt of it, but most of my units is gonna, you know, deal with this caringly. Like for instance, I am going to show this Do I have to worry about him? It's 24. Okay. So let's go right here. Aim with the Heart Seeker. Nice job, Ralph. He's the one that I have to worry about. Because he's the one that does the most damage. Potentially. Alright, so now I can just go at these guys at my leisure. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is that... I'm gonna finish off this guy. Iron Lance. Ah, he's not missing a second time. He's critting. Yeah, that's right. He's critting. He's not missing a second time. Antitoxins. Nice. We're gonna put those in there because we don't need that. Okay, I wanna move Ike this way. Let's have Nephany finish this guy off. You know what? We're gonna finish you off with our new weapon. Because I want a 100% guarantee that's gonna hit. Alright. Winged Beast! Let's go. Alright, and then what we're going to do is that we're going to come over here and attack with the Bloody X. I'm not worried. Ain't worried. Alright, now we got to do the quote-unquote hard part. Of this map. A lot of things could have gone wrong if I wasn't well prepared, but very nice. Level 18, speed and luck. Speed's really nice actually for her to have. A little bit more into magic would be nice too, but you know, that's fine. Alright. I'll be right back. Sorry, cat wanted, you know, in my room, and I can't have you meowing. You brat. You're a brat. Lay down. Alright, so we have a couple of, people over here, which I knew about, so yeah, let's take care of them. There goes one. Very nice, Nephany. Very nice. A lot better when you have, you know, something that has a little bit more hit to it. Only a 3% chance of missing. We'll be able to move for a while. Okay. There's physics, because I don't want to get too close. Slow and steady wins the race. should be able... you're an archer. Goose bow. Let's draw you in, actually. Okay. And Red Death. Okay, so... see what Mordecai can do first. I don't think you can double. No. Good. Good job, Mordecai. Red Death. A crit, but you know, can't be too sure, even with custom weapons, that you're gonna get, you know, crits. Okay, now I can start moving up units. I'm pretty sure all the reinforcements are done. Alright. Level 14, 15. So we're gonna take this one. And we're gonna go right over here. Because the archer can't reach. He can almost reach, but not entirely. Alright, and then we're gonna move Ike right here. And we're gonna move Mist right here, and we're gonna use the staff on Ike, because if Ike dies any time in this run, it will be an instant game over. So hopefully the Black Knight goes pretty well. Spoilers, but it's true. This game's been out for a while though, so I'm assuming that anyone that's watching has either played this game or knows a decent amount about this game. Alright. Alright. Good. Give this kill to you, seeing how you're almost leveled up. And what we're going to do is that we're going to hit you. Nice. Way to go, Rom. I'll be right back. Sorry about the 2 cuts. Dealing with cats. Anybody that's cat owner knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so that one's gonna attack. Oh. Okay. You level up your speed, so your strength. It's alright. Why are these armor knights like so beefy right now? Oh, I did not remember them being this beefy. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. I did say that this chapter was difficult. Not specifically for, you know, this reason. That was a pretty good level up from Soren. Yeah, we're gonna do this one in F&A. Actually, you are low enough to where probably... Yep. Good job. Offer Gnat Sniper reach. Not too far. Okay. So, I'm not going to be able to double, but can put you in the harm's way. Enough. Venom Axe actually does damage. Well, that ain't, don't that be all? Good job, Ralph. Alright. I guess what I'll do is I'll start putting units behind Braum, I guess. Gonna go after the goose, huh? Yeah, I kind of figured you'd go after Boyd. Which honestly kind of works in my favor. Not gonna lie. good. Good speed, good strength. Okay. So let's get Sorn. Huh. Let's see how much damage. Okay, I don't have enough speed. I do just enough where it doesn't kill him. I can do enough to kill him. How much does Sorn need to kill this guy? I don't think it's that much. You could probably double him. A Slim Lance would do it. And that puts you almost at a level, so that works. Yep, 100% guarantee. Let's go. Okay. And I can go up and heal Mordecai with a normal staff instead of the physics. How much speed does this Harbinger have? Okay, so can't double hit him, can only one-shot him, and his strength really isn't all that high. So chances are Braun could probably take it. I ain't gonna chance it this turn. What is that? Level 19. Nice. Okay. Resistance is good, so is HP. Hey man, I'm okay with that. Okay. Everything's doing pretty well, for the most part. Ooh, that level up. Definitely could be better. Only one to... that. Okay, so we're gonna have you go first. With a long sword that does nothing to me. Okay. No crit. Good. Okay. So let's see. I think I want to give this to Braum. Yeah. And he's actually maxed out on defense now, so won't be getting any more of that. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see here. See what the Heart Seeker can do to this guy. 7, yeah, and if that crits, that still leaves him with 2. Alright. So then let's rescue him. Take him away. And then we will put Soren over here. Another 10. Another 10 damage. And I'm pretty sure that's enough to where Braum can take care of him. Yep, plenty. And when apparently we didn't need him to be have him being softened up. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the Iron Lance. Okay, you have Elf Thunder. Your resistance is pitiful. Let's see here. Soren's resistance is really good. The only problem is trying to get him where he'd be in the range. Which would be right there. Could easily be done. So what we do is that we rescue. And what we do is that we Don't move him. And then what we'll do is that we will take him. No, we won't take him from there. We'll take him from here. Drop. And I kind of wanted to do something with him right now, but I guess I can't. That sucks. So, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to shove him and then smite him, but we can't do that. So we'll have to wait until next turn. Okay, you're just gonna move. Wish the heck I would have known that. You're gonna move on your own. That would have been nice to know. Like, I would have been okay if he moved because I was in his range. Like, that would have been fine, but no, I wasn't in his range and he still moved. Like, what? You have an Elfire. Okay, so what I can do now is I can do what I wanted to do the first time. And smite you over there. So then he would move like this into my range. Okay. Sticks gets one more hit before it goes. Okay. I'm okay with that. Curses. They just keep coming. How many soldiers does he have? There are no telling. He is a bishop and a senator. He holds peerage, and that means he could command many men. Perhaps we too should call in a few reinforcements. What do you think? That's not a bad idea. And while we wait, we can take a breather and reorganize our attack strategy. Let's do it. And that is the end of part 1. I don't know exactly how many of these are gonna be. Mainly I'm stopping it here because I have to um split these up. So we did pretty well the first part. There are 3 more to go though. At least the other ones, it's kind of just a, oh hey, you get to move on to the next map. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next part. Sorry for all the noise and whatnot. Having to deal with cats that don't know that I'm recording and whatnot. It's probably gonna be a thing, so sorry about that. And I will see you guys in the next part. Later, and have a good one. Thanks for watching.